Hi guys, welcome back to Creativity Incorporated. My name is Diana and I'm glad you're here today. I wanted to share with you guys a couple of things that I've learned throughout the year this year. So as you guys know, I love melting Crayolas for wax seals. Because I have a project in mind, I need them to be more sturdy. So I'm going to add silicone sticks. I have these black ones. I bought a Daiso, if there's a Daiso store near you. This one, but I think I've seen them at Walmart too. And then I have, of course, the clear silicone. But I got these. I live in San Diego, and so I live very close to the border to TJ, to Mexico. And there I found these. I've never seen them before, but I was so glad I found them. Look. They're like completely clear silicone sticks. I was in love, so I bought a few. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut little strips of this, little pieces of this, so that I can do this. And this is a craft anybody can do. You don't have to have, millions of these, although I wish I did. But this hobby can get pretty expensive when you start collecting these. But I have a few of these, and but I was really excited to see other things being able to work. So I wanted to share some of the things. Because it's wax and silicone, whatever it is that you want to put in there, try for it to be metal so it won't stick on there, so it won't stay. Because if you do like anything like resin or acrylic or anything like plastic related, it will probably not work. But I've never tried the back of a fork, but the knife, but I've always liked this intricate. But we're gonna try a few things that I wanted to show you. I've done these before, but you gotta be really fast and really careful because these are earrings and they're plastic. But look at that texture. So we're gonna try them together. I bought the earrings for this purpose. It's great things that you can find in a yard sale or a secondhand store just for texture's sake and stuff. So anyways, let's try it today. So I don't have that spoon or anything, and I've never had, because I don't use it so much. I might, when I grow up, I might buy me some nice equipment, but for now I have this spoon from the kitchen. They clean up really well after the Crayola and the wax and stuff. And so I use this kitchen spoon. I use this to kind of balance it while it's melting. And it's been melting for a while, so it should be pretty hot now. Okay, so the black just did take a little longer to melt, but I did bring in reinforcements. I didn't wanna, but I guess that's what it is. Look, for references, look how but let's see how this goes. I'm trying like this. Yep, that's much better. Feels thicker. I mean, the black melted anyway. It just took a little longer to melt. I want to put a little white swirls, see if that works. So let's do our pour. And I want to pick, let's see, I want to pick this. Look, it's a screw head. Well, no, it's going to be a little bigger. So look, this is a knob. You see that? Let's see how that works. I'm gonna have to get another candle so that it's my spoon gets a little hotter too, just because I want to be quicker about it. Sometimes it's better this way because I'm talking to you and I'm like demonstrating what I'm saying, and so it's easy. It's better because that way my stuff doesn't burn. And I don't want to get those fumes and stuff, but because right now I want to make a whole lot and I want to be fast about it, I think I do want to put the flame a little higher. But here we go. Here's the knob. So I got a knob, and I got is it a knocker thingy? Or is it, no, it's a pull. I think this is a pull. And then I think this is I think it looks like it had an egg here at some point, so it's like those waxed eggs. I got keys. I got charm. This is an earring piece, a piece from an earring, and this is a charm, which is kind of the same thing. I got this watch face. I got my screw and bolt. Then I got, these are what are they called? Fasteners, paper fasteners, but they are decorated. You see that? I got a coin, press coin, and then I got a keychain. This is metal, so I think it'll be alright. And I got a stamp. I've done stamps before, and they don't get warped or anything like that, so I want to try it again. Let's see. See? I may want to go because I don't want to see the flat backs, but then you could, in a sense, make a bunch of them and just glue them on there. But let's see. I think I want to do. Let's measure it so they're all the same, right? So 2 fingers right here. So okay, let's do another color. I'm gonna fast forward it so you guys can see me doing a bunch of them. Okay, so I did get another candle because melting the wax and the silicone together was just taking way too long in the other candle. Plus it had 2 wicks on this one, so I felt it would be quicker. I eventually turned one off because it was burning the wax and everything so much. You guys can see in this screen right here. But on this one, it's burning because I wasn't cleaning the bottom of my spoon. And so what was happening, it was completely burning the Crayola and the silicone from the bottom. And so just be careful with that, because I mean, I did have my windows and my doors all open, just in general, because you want to be, anytime you want to be burning something, you want to have it open, right? But I was really not comfortable with it burning so much, so I looked into it. And the second I started seeing what the heck why is it burning so much, is when I noticed that I wasn't cleaning the bottom of my spoon every time I would pour and go and like that. It ended up being really messy, so I started cleaning them. But I as you can see there, I did some of them. I did double, like double wax seal, like the one right here on the bottom of your screen. I did double on them just because I would feel like maybe it was too thin at the areas where it would connect with the rope, and I just didn't want to be flopping around. I tried doing the Crayola first and then adding the silicone later. I did not like that. But anyways, I want to talk about this charm. It was really deep, so I had to do I did this one, and then when I pulled it out, it was kind of looking funny. So what I did is I put more silicone on it so that it can be like thicker wax. But I didn't like it, so I didn't do it again. In the beginning of the video, I was telling you, to try to use the metallic stuff. That metallic stuff would be easier because, it wouldn't stick so much and yada yada. I gave it that whole lecture, and I ended up using a lot of like rubber stuff. But at the end of the day, is like, there's a chance that it could burn, or there's a chance that it could warp, or lose its shape. But if you don't really care for that piece, like for me in this case, these stamps, I really don't use them, so I didn't mind if something happened to them, but they worked out the best. I feel like nothing changed, like none of their shape changed. So if you want to try stamps, I would so encourage it. Anyways, these are probably my favorite not discovery, but my favorite thing to do, because you could write stuff. In this case, I wrote love. I don't know if you guys could tell, but these little what is it called, letter press, the metal ones, they're like for jewelry and stuff. Man, they were fun, I'll tell you that much, because you could do numbers, you can do a date, anything, so I did the key, but I noticed that it was too wasn't really long enough, the wax, so I just did this. But in reality, I can just overlay, and I had so much fun. At first I was using another spoon to mix it, then I discovered, well, why not use the same Crayola that I'm using there, and I mixed it, and it was so easy, because I noticed that I was able to get more wax in the spoon, and that allowed the process to go a lot faster, because I was able to do multiples at a time, because the spoon at some point it could hold up to like the amount enough that I needed for 3 stamps. So what I was doing, I was just like zigzagging the cord along my little glass, and then I was able to do 3 at a time and stuff like that, and it just made it so much easier for me to do. And at the end of the day, you want to enjoy the process too, and I did enjoy it at the beginning, but at the end I was just like, dude, I want to be done. Those projects. Plus, Christmas is my busiest season at work, and so for me it was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta get to my orders. But I had so much fun doing this. I hope you guys try it. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did, discovering all these beautiful things. Like that stamp, I never thought it would have looked so good in the stamp. I really did enjoy it. And let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys use on my social media, on Facebook and on Instagram. Share it with me. Okay guys, a little bit of summer. This is the trash from all the Crayolas I used. I honestly didn't count them, but just wanted to show you. I didn't save them for you guys, just like, oh, here's my trash. But they were like right here, so I just like thought I showed you. Satisfaction. Anyways, accomplishment, right? Anyways, couple of things I wanted to point out. There's a few things that I added after I started the video and showed you what I was going to use. I added a Lego piece. I added a clip. And this like plastic gear. And this. I don't know what it is, but it was added. Now, I thought this was going to get the best like remarks. Totally not. I really liked how this came out. Let me show you a little bit of it. Oh, and this stamp was probably one of my favorites. This one, I used it over and over. And if you feel like it might get warped or out of shape, nothing happened. Look, still looks sort of brand new. And I used all of them. So I didn't use this one. You know why I didn't use it? Because I took them off, and then I felt like maybe I left it on the side and I didn't use it, but I was looking forward to using this one. I don't know. You know how those things happen. Anyways, I really liked how that came out. I loved how the letters turned out. And let me show you one of my favorite ones. Oh, look. Remember I showed you the back of the knife? Look at it. Isn't it amazing? I really liked how it came out. And now I grabbed my keychain. Look. Isn't it amazing? I really enjoyed it. I also, look, this is the key. the back of the knife again. And this is how this one, remember with the pattern on the bottom? This is how this one came out. I'm really nicely surprised. This is that charm feather. This one right here. It came out super awesome. Super awesome. And these are these little ones. These are like paper fasteners that I got in this, like, I don't know, packet. I find a lot of paper stuff, antique paper stuff at the secondhand stores or yard sales or swap meets, and this one came in a packet of papers that some lady sold me. So if I knew the brand or something, I would tell you, because these are awesome. Look at this one and this one. It has a, I don't think you'll be able to see it, like flower. And they worked out great because I grabbed them from the little legs and I stamped my life away. Look at the flower one. Isn't it amazing? And let me see what else. Oh, this one, where is it at? This one, I really enjoyed it because at some point I started adding ones in the middle, like this one. It looks kind of funny, but it's added its charms. And I think at some point I did like this one. I got this one at a yard sale. No, I got this one at a secondhand store for $1. And no, it was like a junk store. I don't know, but there was only an 8, so this is it. And they had tape on it. I came home and I took it off, and then I noticed that there's a gash here or something, and it cuts you. So I just put the tape back up and I retaped it with my new one. But they only had number 8, so I've been using. But I have this big one, but I had my own little ones from the previous set, and so I used some of these, and I used this one, and I really feel like it worked out great. Now, a big surprise, but not surprise, the knob, the door knob. I felt like it was gonna be awesome, but it was even more awesomer than I thought. Look. So my next step is, of course, you guys know how much I love Walt Disney. So I stamped them in like that ultra clear. Look at how ultra clear my thing is. What I did is I put a little bit of shavings of other colors I put in my journal. But this is the right here. This is the non-clear and the clear. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at this one. It's ultra clear. This one has nothing on it. I don't even want to touch it because I don't want to mess it up. Look. This one has the Crayola shavings. And I think this is when I was doing transitioning from the regular, what's it called, silicone, to the clear one. See how it's the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one. But look how clear that is. I'm definitely gonna go get some more when I go over there into the store and pick up. They're not actually that expensive. I think that packet of 10 was $1, and they're super long. So I really enjoyed using that. But now that you see my, it's not a wreath, you know what I mean, for the tree. Let's go look at it.